Hello, my dear student. Good morning. How are you? I think you are very well and I am also well. Yesterday we have completed about our conversion of sentences. So I think today we will discuss here about some transformation of sentences. From this transformation of sentences, I will give you some tips here. Affirmative to negative, that means how can you transfer from affirmative to negative sentence. I think some of the students will or somebody will say you, Mr. Rahim is a good boy, and another boy will say Mr. Rahim is not a bad boy. So here I think the boy said Mr. Rahim is a good boy and another boy said Mr. Rahim is not a bad boy. So meaning is also same. Mr. Rahim always good boy, he is a good boy, and the first boy and the second boy said same meaning, same meaning. So I will give you here how can you transfer from affirmative to negative sentence. My dear student, listen to me and follow the whiteboard. I am writing here one of the sentence, every mother loves her child. This is one kind of affirmative sentence. So how can you transfer this from affirmative to negative sentence? I will write here negative. Negative. So every, there is no, then mother. There is no mother, but loves her child. My dear student, follow here. What is the changing position of the sentence? Here every. So I write here instead of every I write here there is no. Then after every we see there is a noun mother. So I do not omit mother here. There is no, then mother. Noun also comes here. Before verb loves, I wrote here but. Then I wrote loves. So here we see there is no mother but loves her child. So this is the rule here. In order to make the negative sentence without changing meaning, I wrote here instead of every there is no, then mother. So this is the rule. In order to omit the every, you have to write down here there is no. Then you have to write after every there will be a noun. So I wrote here noun. Then before the verbs I wrote here but. So there is no plus noun, then but, after but I wrote here loves. So there is no mother but loves her child. This is one kind of techniques. How can you transfer from affirmative to negative? On the other hand, I can here use use without but, I can write here who. So follow here or. There is no mother. Without writing but, I can write here ho. Ho. Then this is the condition here. If you want to transfer this sentence without writing, there is no dot or but. If you write here, there is no dot or ho, there will be the here condition that you have to make this the remaining sentences into negative form. You have to write here who does not, who does not love, who does not love her child. This is the another techniques of you. So you will follow here. I think, my dear student, you are very habituated in writing. There is no mother but loves her child. This is the another rule. There is no mother who does not love her child. So I have another techniques you will follow here. Please follow or. Without writing there is no, I can write here only no. No mother. No mother. Here I see love. So you have to here use negative word of love. That means antonym word of love. Antonym word of love is love, hate. So kind, unkind. This is the role. This is the function. If you want to change by this way, you have to write here no mother. Without writing love, without writing but, without writing ho, without using but, without using ho, you can use here there is no mother, no mother hates her child. This is another rule. So I think, my dear student, you have got three types of techniques here. One type of techniques is there is no mother but loves her child. If you don't want to change this way, you will change another way. There is no mother who does not love her child. This is also a difficult techniques. You have to know how can you make the negative or remedying the rest of the sentences. Another way, you can write no mother hates her child. This is the fine and very beautiful and attractive sentence, I think, and you will feel very comfort. I will also feel comfort in writing no mother hates her child. This is the techniques. Oh, my dear student, I say you, if you find, if the affirmative sentence started with every, or not only every, you will find every, a, all. Three, every, a, all. So I want to say you here, if the affirmative sentence started with every, a, all, you can change into negative sentence by this these three ways. So here I want to give you here another sentence in order to change by yourself. I will give here. Please follow and open your notebook, please try to change a patriot. Loves his country. How can you transfer it into negatives? I think you will transfer it into negative. My last ways, my last techniques was no mother hates her child. So you will change it here. No patriot. Instead of a, I will give you here no, then patriot, loves, antonym word is hate. So hates his country. So this is the role. So I think, my dear student, you have understand how can you transfer from affirmative to negative sentence. If you get the sentence starting with a, all, every. On the other hand, I think another sentence, there is another sentence. We must obey the law. Obey the law. We must obey the law. My dear student, here you have got must. So you will find have to, has to, and must. If you get, if the affirmative sentence bears must, have to, and has to, and then what will be the function to you? How can you transfer this sentence into negative sentence? You will use here, instead of must, cannot but. We cannot but obey the law. If somebody do not want to make this sentence into negative in this way, cannot but, if somebody want to use cannot help, you can use cannot help. So this is the function here. If you use cannot help, you have to add ing remaining verb. So I will write here, please follow, or we cannot help obey. You will write here obeying the law. Yes, you can change here in this way. So, my dear student, today I will give you here some home tasks. You will do some work at your home. The role only, alone, only or alone, even so I write here home tasks. Practice at home, only, alone. 1, 2, every, a, all, another, have to, has to, or must. This role you will practice at home. Thank you, my dear student. Thanks. See you tomorrow.